My life growing up was a little hard. I was in and out with my mom a lot. She was always doing drugs and partying with her friends instead of taking care of me. And my dad was out of the picture, so I grew up with my grandma for most of the time. My name is Taylor, and this is my story. I was born in Reno, Nevada.
I was there when Taylor was born. She means everything to me. She's part of my life. She's part of me. She's my extension when I leave. That's who I'm leaving, is her.
My grandma took care of me and raised me. She was a really good person to me. She always made sure I was happy and I had everything I needed. Then my mom met a new guy when I was 5 or 6, and they ended up dating and getting married, and I moved back in with my mom after that, and he took really good care of me and was a really good dad to me. We lived in a small house in Calpine, and I would ride my bike every day and play with my friends, and I was having a really nice life. And then my mom ended up cheating on my dad, and then they ended up getting divorced. And then my mom got with the man she cheated on my dad with and gave me up to my grandma for a while because I didn't want to live in the same house as him, and she didn't care. So
my daughter and my granddaughter not being together and not being able to love each other the way they need to, and I think that's the hardest thing for me, that they don't have that bond, and it's so important.
My mom and I started fighting a lot more in 8th grade. We would get in screaming battles, and it just never stopped after that. It just kept getting worse and worse every year. And then my freshman year, I had an attempt because I didn't want to be with my mom anymore, and I didn't have my dad anymore, and I was scared to talk to my grandma about it. So instead of talking to someone about it, tried to take my life. When I got out, my mom wouldn't come pick me up from the hospital, but I had them call my grandma, and my grandma came and got me. Just sat in my bed and didn't get up for the whole week I was at my grandma's. I was really depressed.
Taylor got suspended for marijuana, and I made the move right away. Things happen quickly in teenagers' life, and when you need help, you gotta be there. And these people at the Children's Cabinet are always here, and that's something you don't find anywhere.
My grandma is my best friend. She's always been here for me. I know that I can always rely on her when I need it. She's been the only person I've ever felt who has truly always cared for me. I came on my first day and I talked to my caseworker, Renata, and she was really sweet to me, and she made me feel really comfortable at the school. I want to be a farmer, and they're helping me with that, or construction, and I'm going to do the youth build program, so I'm super excited for that. They got me set up with therapy here because I didn't have a therapist anymore, and that made me a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot better with myself, and I have a lot of self-love now, and I care about myself a lot, and I don't want to hurt myself anymore. So it was really helpful to get over that. It does get better once you try to get the help that you want and need. It's never going to get better if you don't try. I want to thank everyone at the Children's Cabinet and everyone who helps out with the Children's Cabinet, because they've really impacted my life a lot. When I needed it, the cabinet was here for me.